Howdy folks, it's RJ Helms here, back with another episode of City Skylines After Dark. So in the last episode we were just looking at beefing up our fire stations and police, because we hadn't quite finished putting them all down, and took it alone, but then also reached the next level of our milestones, which is the tiny town, which unlocks a whole bunch of things. So one thing I noticed, obviously need to put down police. We're having a whole bunch of police stations popping up here, or crime warnings popping up, which is fine, because we need to put down the police. And I noticed in between episodes that they've really beefed up the crime in this game. That was one thing I always found in the base game, was like, apart from leveling things up, you only really needed one police station, or a very small number of them, to keep crime under control. But here, with no station built, I've got a crime rate of 33%. Which is a lot higher than I'm used to seeing it, so that's actually pretty cool. Just wanted to see, where can I put my police station? Same thing as the fire, I think these small buildings aren't going to be quite enough to handle the whole city, so I'll plop one down over here, and I'll need one at the other end. Yeah, which I expected. And I also need to finish my fire coverage. No fire coverage I have. Right, medical coverage I never quite finished. So I'm going to want another medical center over here. Also, with this huge amount of development that I have, I want a new high school. That just got unlocked. So let's plop this down. Sure, over there. And I need another wind turbine. As before, we know what we're doing. And we're back up with the huge demand for residential. So let's just grow out a bit farther this way, I think. Do I have a new plot unlocked? Yes, I do. I don't think I need it just yet, but this is the one I'm going to want when that time comes, I'm pretty sure. So, keep building this out. Join them up with some nice curved roads. Fill this all in. Can. Alright, let's join that up. That just broke a power connection. Alright, and back into... There we go, there's a couple of things tweaking there. I'm back into the red pretty badly with a lot of these services I put down. So let's tweak our levels some more. So education, I don't think I can cut anymore, because my elementary school is actually overburdened. I can probably cut my garbage collection budget a little bit. Alright, 2% crime rate, so I can cut my police budget. Get it down to 60%. Let's see how that does. Oh, of course I need more water up here, but you guys are just gonna have to wait a little bit. Let me raise my taxes just a touch on the things that have demand. Alright, how's that doing for crime? 6%, that's still tolerable. Oh yeah, you can see my patrol radius has really dropped down like crazy. Gonna take a little bit of money off the fire budget as well. Might not be the best idea, because... Oh, there we go. People are turning around here, which kind of confuses me. Is that a new feature in the game? That you can just drive over medians? Didn't expect that. I'm losing $500 a day. I've maxed out my loans. So I might need some more taxation. I don't like taxing people into outer space, but sometimes you have to. Okay, now I'm in the black on my operating budget, so let's just kind of hold the line on this. Yeah, crime rate's hanging at 4%, that's not a problem. I want to reverse that cut to fire safety, but I can do that later. Okay, now I've got recreation and stuff, so I'm going to want to deal with that. But not right away. First priority is to fill in this little gap with the water. Which I should be able to do soon enough. Yeah, I'm up to making $700 a week, so in about 2 weeks' time I should be back into, or out of debt. Yeah, low happiness, you guys can wait a little moment. Alright, 1 week to go. Okay, there we go. Or almost. Oh. Bam. That'll solve that problem. Am I low on power again? Yes. I'm right at the cusp of power demand. For now, I'm just going to actually raise the budget a little bit. It's not super effective. I don't have $8,000 to build a new generating station. I'm just going to extend this out a block or two. Alright, people are whining about a lack of parks, but we'll take care of that pretty soon. How much does this cost? 4,500. Okay, so I cannot afford that just yet. Nighttime again. I don't think I want that. That's a bit too high up the hill. I'll put this up like here. Like that. Line these guys up as soon as I can. In the interim, I can put the zones down here, because that costs nothing. It's fully covered. zone this all up. Make sure I got that covers there. Very cool. One thing I can also do is fill in this little neighborhood. I don't think there's going to be more roads over there. Realistically speaking, I mean, maybe later I can do a little bit of infill up here. But I'm not going to have a major artery climbing up this hillside. Oh cool, the power lines have little beacons. Alright, Boomtown. Now we're just zooming through these things. Okay, another area unlocked, but I'm still behind. This gives me highway, which is excellent, and all of these interchanges unlocking that I have from the workshop. Recycling, recreational use, I have taxis, buses, or industry specialization. Very cool. Okay, and so with that money that I've unlocked, first things first. Yeah, another windmill. Those are looking super cool. I'm gonna upgrade all these to highways. Which I will let just come into that. It's not a real interchange, but that's fine. That broke that link, so remember to fix that. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this being just a dead end until such time as that actually becomes a significant bottleneck in my city. It's getting there, but the town is small enough that I don't have to worry about it right this second. Okay. You guys certainly need to be fixed up. That should do it. Alright, cool. So let's look at our budgets. Tweak some things here to take a moment. So for the power, I've got enough money that there's no point running this at over 100%. I can build another windmill, if that is the case. Water. Yeah, that's still fine. Garbage. Let me boost that up a little bit. My coverage isn't great. The police. Police. Let's bring that back up. Try 85% or 86% for now. Fire coverage I want at 100% if I can afford it. And education I want back at 100%. I don't like to yuts with that one at all. Let's just see if I stay in the black with this configuration. Am I having rolling blackouts? Yeah, I am. So, one more wind turbine. Alright, so that solved the problem with my water. So I am going to buy this one now. Let's put down some parks before we keep expanding. A large playground seems like a good thing to have. How about a small park down in this corner? Alright, cool. Now happiness is looking pretty good. Let's start naming some districts. So this is going to be my main town. That's an industrial park. And over here I'm going to declare a nice big new district, which will be where my farmland goes. Yeah, I'll leave the default names for now. I can always come back and tweak them. I actually don't like this road. I want this to kind of float away from the water a bit. Maybe just like that, yeah. Yeah, and for here, for the farmland, for that authentic farmland field, or feel, I'll build some... let's just start with one big loop of curvy roads, yeah, like that. Before I do this, I want to give this... Yeah, thanks, I know. The agriculture specialization. Let's just do that. Neaten up some of these. Make sure I've got water coverage. And power. It seems like things don't light up until... Well, maybe dirt roads don't have lights. I was gonna say it seems like things don't light up until the next day, but... that could just be an illusion. Okay, very cool. Let's look at our traffic legends, see if there's any trouble spots. This right here. But I'm not really so concerned about that. Yeah, and it's fine. At least at night it's fine. Alright, death care. Alright, cemetery can get plopped down there. You people are complaining about your workforce and about power. The power I can deal with. Water is getting taxed, but that is because I cut the budget, so let's crank these guys back up to 100%. Yep, that's fine. I'm at about 2/3 of the capacity. No, but you folks are complaining about your workforce. I'd be lying if I said I was surprised by that. Let's fill in this little area here. I think that'll work quite nicely. Gonna have commercial all along this main road. The rest can be residential. Those guys can meet up to almost completely fill up the water grid. There we go. don't need this power line anymore. And that's not the nicest thing to have right in your residential area, but that's okay. Alright, I can pull back some of my taxes, because I am rolling in dough now. Or not so much, because I'm still short on power. Yeah, it gets ugly. Let's put down one of these guys. The advanced wind turbines, they make a lot more power. Yeah, and that'll take care of us for quite some time. Okay, and you guys are doing a lot better as far as... Yeah, I guess this just doesn't have any lights. That's cool, but you guys are doing a lot better as far as finding your workforce goes. I might just try to fill this in a little bit. Oh, shoot. I want these to the fullest extent possible to be dirt roads. For the sake of how the neighborhood looks. It'll have to change eventually. I mean, this isn't really efficient development. Alright, taxis. I think it's a little bit early, in my opinion, to be worrying about public transit, but it might be cool just to plop down a taxi stand and see what happens. I'm going to try filling this, and I want to keep it kind of separate from the industrial park. I think this will work quite nicely. Just fill in the inside here. Make a pedestrian path here. Could be a cool thing to put down, yeah, just like that. So if people do want to walk to work, they can. No point in denying the fact that they're close together. Close in that gap. Alright, so how are my service coverage going? Healthcare, death care, I want another cemetery. Sure, right there. Fire coverage. Really don't want this neighborhood to burn down. And you guys do need a cop shop as well, because you're starting to complain about crime over there. As well as a dump. Alright, this is looking pretty cool. Just to be a little obsessive, I'm going to neaten up these districts. I like having the boundaries be in a somewhat logical place. In this case, I think this road is a perfectly reasonable place to do it. And you can just go kind of straight down from here out to the water. Yeah, so everything on this side of this road is Sycamore Heights, and everything on that side is Dale Park. Which is especially named after the park. Oh, that's cool, these billboards are lighting up. Don't know how realistic that is in a dirt road farmland sort of neighborhood, but I'll take it. Okay, and I think I can make this... I build just one more little road here. Go like that. Oh, but this neighborhood is full up as it's gonna get. So once again, I want that to be a dirt road. Sunnyside Hills is a funny name for a filthy industrial park. It seems like they changed the pollution effects. This seems a lot more kind of smoggy than it did before. That's pretty cool. I always thought that the pollution didn't look so great in the base game, so... Well, obviously, pollution's not supposed to look great, but you know what I mean. So if they've changed it to be kind of just grayer and smoggier, that's a change I'll be really happy with. Yeah, it definitely looks like what they did. Very cool. So I want to try my hand at this taxi system. I've never... Well, obviously I've never used it before because it's new. Let's see what this does. If I put... I'm kind of thinking this is going to shape up to be my main street. If I put a taxi stand right there... that might do something. There's a taxi. No, it's not. It just looks like a taxi. No, it's certainly not a taxi, but it certainly seems like there's more types of cars in this city. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but as I was saying, I feel like this is going to end up being a de facto main street. So that's a pretty logical place for it. And on that basis, let's bring this up 2 more blocks. That one's not going to come up. That one will, and that one will. And I feel okay about putting down some commercial up here on that basis. Fill some of this stuff in. Make sure our water coverage is adequate. Let's see how our other services are going. No, I need a new school. I needed it for a while. That'll do. High school we're fine for. Cops. Yeah, another police station. Seems to be in order. Fire, it looks like we're fine with. Okay, we're fine with. Garbage, we're fine with. Taxis, 4 per week. I didn't expect too much uptake on taxis. I was just curious how that worked. I'm sure once the city gets a bit bigger and I have room for a couple more taxi stands, we'll see more people using them. Probably doesn't help that my taxi depot is out of water. Okay, cool. Trying to think what I should do next. I really like how this looks. That's really cool. I want to finish up this district. Make sure it includes all these things. I mean, there's no policies, so it doesn't matter. But it's nice to have it look kind of pretty. I could expand that, I could keep growing out this way. I'm not certain, to be honest. Yeah, I think one thing I'm gonna do is upgrade this to be a major, a wider street, and probably axe some of the cross streets. But we'll get to that, I think, in the next episode. This seems like as good a place as any to stop. We are sitting at around population 3,500 in our town of Tropico. It's looking pretty cool. I do have the land value unlocked, so yeah. Okay, yeah, you can totally see there is higher land value right along the coast. Not right along the coast that's polluted by poop water, but that makes a lot of sense. Cool. Yeah, I think this is pretty excellent. I have to say, I mean, even though I've only been doing this for about an hour, and this is kind of all the time that I've seen, you've been discovering this with me, I am really satisfied with this this expansion. It's pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to keep doing this, I think. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, any ideas you have for where this city should grow and what it should do. That would be pretty awesome. But we'll pick that up in another episode. So until then, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much.